update. So I'm Manoj Mehta, working as a senior solution architect in the Mindtree Limited. So the two topics I took with respect to the Power Platform, one is a Dataflex and another is a return to the workplace solution. So the Dataflex, what Microsoft has just rebranding to the common data services. So we'll talk about that. What is Dataflex? Basically, Dataflex divided, CDS divided into the two part and rebranding as a Dataflex. So if you see the Dataflex Pro and the Dataflex. So Dataflex is just a simplified version and it just launched specifically to the teams. So what are the components we are going to develop within a team? So that's we are going to use as a backend Dataflex as a relational database instead of any other database, and no need to go out of the team context. Within a team context, we can create our own Power applications and connect to the new data source connector. So that is the one Dataflex. Another is a Dataflex Pro. Dataflex Pro basically having a licensed version. So it has just a more capability as compared to Dataflex. So it just comes as a $10 per app per user per month license. If we are using unlimited one, then $40 per user per month license. So how this licensing comes for the Dataflex Pro. And if you see this Dataflex Pro is just built on top of common data services. So it's just a rebranding on that one. And so Dataflex Pro, if you see the integrated experience with our custom app. So when we go to the teams, so we will need to create any Power App applications. So that will be designed within a teams itself. So no need to go outside the teams to create any Power App applications. No need to switch to the multiple services. It will be created and it will be deployed within a teams. And what the other points we are going to get here? So we can't take those Power App URL and embed outside the teams. So that will be integrated within a teams only. So that is the one difference is what we are doing earlier when we are creating a Power App separately and we are just embedding into the teams and going to use. Now it's not the embedding system. It just resides within there and just deployed also into there. We can't take outside the team stat solutions. Another features what they added, like it's the grid structures or like a table structure, how we have a SharePoint, the quick edit point of view. So here also like we can connect with the data source, the tabular structures, and we can easily modify the content, add and remove those custom storage with respect to Dataflex. Another updates came for the Dataflex with respect to the virtual agent. So virtual agents is also again one of the features once we are creating a bot for our teams. So instead of custom bot, if we are using Power Virtual Agent and we need to connect with a CDS, so we can build within a Teams itself. So that is another updates. Now come with why Dataflex as a database. And so that's true. We have a lot of data sources exist, almost 300 plus connectors is available, and a lot of data sources also like SharePoint also there, but all having their own pros and cons. So if we talk about Dataflex for a team, it has support for a relational database, which not SharePoint is not having. If you're using SQL, that is a different story itself. The file and images support, find, filter, sort support, and other basic data types. So these are the common activity which is available for the teams. But if the user is having a license for the Dataflex Pro, then he or she will get the more features like mobile offline relevance search. So those type of capabilities also will come up. And now come up with the environment sections. So how the Dataflex works with a team. So if we have a teams, in one teams, we can create one environment with a Dataflex. If we have a Dataflex Pro license, we can create unlimited number of environments. And what's the size of Dataflex? If we talk about CDS or the Dataflex, so that comes with a storage capacity also. So here in data teams, we are getting the 2 GB or a 1 million records, whichever comes first. So accordingly, that is the limit. And here in our Dataflex Pro is a 4 DB and more. Now coming to the integrations point of view. So if you are using the Dataflex within a team, so what type of component we can integrate here and what other premium or standard licenses is required. So as we have more than 350 premium and standard licenses is available, but for the Dataflex for our teams, we have a Power Automate. We just need to connect it. But for a Dataflex Pro, we have all those activities we can do. We can connect with the Power Automates, export to the lake, data export services. We can connect with the Events Hub, Service Bus, webhooks, server-side syncs, and the SQL Server management.